Hello again. Newcastle are the opponents today. The Thunder in town. 4 games to go. 3 of them here at Boundary Park as Sean Long's Roughyeds look to finish the job. 3 points clear of Keighley Cougars at the top of Betfred League One, and it is to Cougar Park we go next week. So no slip-ups here against Newcastle today. That said, Sean has had to make a few changes. Danny Craven is back. Tyrer is back. Jamie Ellis is back. And there's a first appearance for Sambou as well. So this is how we look today. PLT is the fullback. Then it's Tyrer, Jordan Turner, Kieran Dixon across the three-quarter line. Danny Craven returns alongside Jamie Ellis in a half-back pairing that we were so familiar with in the first part of this season. And the back looks like this. It's Owen Farnworth, Matty Wilde and T.Chapelhow getting a start, with twin brother Jay now ruled out for the season following his surgery earlier this week. George Hurst, Joe Wardle and Pat Moran complete the 13. A bench that looks like this: Bailey Aldridge, Craig Kopczak, Adam Sidlow, Adam Lawton named on the bench but of a bit of a doubt, so Logan Astley poised to come in to the 17.
Special day for Jordan and his family. 400 of the best. And that fire is burning strongly inside to bring glory back to Oldham for Jordan Turner. Spoke so passionately about it during the week on the Boundary Line on our Roughyeds TV YouTube channel, why he didn't retire when he'd lost love for the game, and how this Oldham dream has reignited his flame. We're ready to go, top against bottom. Oldham to get us underway, playing left to right with Danny Craven and Jamie Ellis both back in the side. So good to see DC back after what looked to be a serious knee injury at Rochdale a couple of weeks ago, but a speedy recovery. And Jamie Ellis, having fallen out of favour, gets a big opportunity. So too, Tyrer on the right wing today, still the league's top try scorer, despite not featuring in the past few weeks. And inside of him, Sambou in an Oldham shirt for the first time. So plenty of interest out there today. Brad Milligan's our ref. And here we go, Kieran Dixon will get us underway. Baking hot day at Boundary Park, and here come Newcastle with Tom Siddle fielding the kickoff. Sean Long watching on from his customary position at the top of this main stand. And the message from Long during the week was all about the defence. He wants another shutout, of which we've had 3 this season. He's pinpointed this as a big opportunity defensively today against a team who's really struggled this season. Last tackle, Newcastle have made it to the 40. Bit of a lack of concentration at the play the ball though. High kick into bright sunshine. First tester for Phoenix, Laulu-Togaga'e, and PLT just charges down the middle, and Oldham will start from about 30 out from their own line. The crowds have been steadily growing this season as the Oldham fan base gets re-energised and re-engaged by this successful team under the stewardship of Chairman Bill Quinn, Mike Ford, of course, and Sean Long, as Farnworth takes it on. Good early opportunity this. Very slow play. Wilde will go left where Craven pops one for Turner to chase, and Newcastle back to deal with the danger. But more pressure incoming from the Thunder dropout. Opening moments. And it remains 0-0. Lengthy dropout, and Owen Farnworth says, I'll have this. Drives it straight back. Two big performances in recent weeks. A man of the match performance and an almost man of the match performance from the big prop, Wildy. Here's Pat Moran, and now T.Chapelhow getting a start in the absence of twin brother Jay, who underwent an operation on Tuesday on his wrist. Here's Ellis back in the team, pulling the strings. Craven delays, PLT dummying and falling forward. 10 away, left side with Hurst, and then Craven to Wildy. Pat Moran with a bit of room. This is slick from Oldham. Ellis delays, Dixon, and Jamar! First touch of the ball in an Oldham shirt. And it's a 4-pointer. What a start for Jamar Sambou. And Oldham lead 4-0.
Try for Oldham scored by number 19, Juma Sambou.
First opportunity of the afternoon for Kieran Dixon, who played his part in that opening try for Jamar. Dixon around about 6 metres in from this near touchline, he's pulled it. He's annoyed with himself. It's a 4-0.
4.5 gone. It's Oldham 4, Newcastle Thunder 0.
Where's that gone? Blimey. Almost went out of the ground. They'll be looking in Rochdale for that one. Well, at this level, well, indeed at every level of rugby league, it's about points response when you score or concede. That was an example of what not to do. You conceded the first try, immediately your favourites to concede another straight away. There goes Ted down the middle. You can almost hear the contact. Wildy. Ellis. Flat ball to Moran. Very flat ball to George Hurst. Opportunity knocks again for try number 2. Moran taking the line on his own. Scorer of a hat-trick in this fixture in the northeast on what was his return from a long injury. Wildy back to Craven. Ellis. It's behind Jamar this time. Sambou will take the tackle, but he's a very, very strong unit. Cian Tyrer waiting outside him, looking to add to his 23 season tries. Now trails Liam Marshall, I think, by 4 or so in the time he's been out of the team. He was the leading scorer in all 3 divisions, Cian, before he lost his spot. Last tackle. Wildy to Craven. What's he going to do? He's going to dummy through on his own and lose the ball. It was almost a Craven special, but he forgot to take the ball with him, and it remains 4 points to 0. So reprieve for Newcastle. Bench today features Bailey Aldridge, Craig Kopczak, Adam Lawton and Adam Sidlow. There was a bit of toing and froing in the build-up as Newcastle almost cough up the ball about Adam Lawton, who was feeling a couple of niggles. The word was that Logan Astley was going to come into the 17 and Lawton wasn't going to be risked, but he's obviously come through the warm-up all right, so Lawton has his place on the bench rather than Logan Astley today, who's been back in the side in the last couple of weeks in the absence of Craven. We've had about 7 minutes or so. 4-0. Kick pressure from Moran. Tyrer's first test. He's up to it, and then he has a look at the line and tries to run the ball back. And there goes Sambou again. Could be a crowd favourite. Look at the strength. Oh, and the ball's come out. It must be a penalty, is. Very much looking forward to watching this kid play. You can see the strength there. This guy is a centre, remember. So another opportunity. Made one appearance for St Helens. Jamar Sambou, and there's an early error from Jamie Ellis. Looks around, sees who else he can blame, and takes the responsibility himself. So a little bit clunky, I think the word is at the moment for Oldham. It's bags of firepower on the bench. Just looking down, warm-ups for Sidlow, Lawton and Kopczak. And here come Newcastle. Speaking of Adam Sidlow, if you're watching back this match footage and you've not yet watched our The Boundary Line magazine show, as PLT takes it on the full and brings it back for Oldham, this week's is a must-watch featuring Jordan Turner ahead of appearance number 400 and Adam Sidlow, purely for a comedy moment where Adam Sidlow talks about the difficult trip up to Newcastle this weekend, not realising that this is a home fixture. Adam Sidlow almost was in the northeast, some 160 miles away today. Very, very, very funny. Make sure you catch that on our Roughyeds TV YouTube channel. And while you're there, hit subscribe, because it all counts. Here's Craven. No, great delay, Hurst. Jordan Turner was getting up there. He will want to mark this landmark appearance with a try. Here's Ted. Last tackle, Wildy over the ball. Everyone back right. Farnworth's going to call the shots here. Ellis is going to float one over the top. Kian Tyrer with a bit of room. Can he find the corner? Tyrer takes him on the outside and scores. Kian Tyrer. It's like he's never been away. Oldham's top try scorer, League One's top try scorer, back in the team, back on the score sheet.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by Zutti & Co, number 27, Kian Tyrer.
Popular try from the Yeds Army in the corner, in the bright sunshine of the Joe Royal stands. And I've enjoyed that. 23 tries from the left wing and one more back in the team on the right for Kian. And here's the man who's taken his spot over on the left. Dixon missed the first badly. That looks good. Rarely misses two on the spin. Dixon converts and Oldham lead by 10 points to 0.
Converting the try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. 12.5 gone here. It is Oldham 10, Newcastle Thunder 0.
Short kick-off from Newcastle. He likes to spring a surprise or two, does the Thunder boss Chris Thorman. Didn't pay off that one. Just having a look to see where Thorman's watching the game from today. He's down on the Newcastle bench. "13 minutes gone, and it's a 10-point lead for Oldham, 10-0. 2 tries, what's going on here? Moran. Well, that's 2 Messi play the balls in a row. And the referee finally got fed up. So an opportunity for try number 3 as Oldham set up right on the line. They're right in front, perfectly positioned here. Wildy in bright sunshine at Boundary Park. Phoenix into the line, he's going to send Dixon in. PLT to Dixon, and you know the rest. Third try, 14-0 Oldham's lead.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon.
Any worries at all about a stumble today have been put to bed with this start. Point-a-minute start from the Roughyeds. Baking hot temperatures, 27 degrees today. Even hotter down there at pitch level. Now Dixon's got a similar kick from the left side as he's just nailed from the right, to make this a 16-0 lead. Strikes a ball so cleanly, Kieran Dixon. And the crowd in the Joe Royal stand tell you he's kicked another. 2 from 3 and a 16-0 Oldham lead.
And converting his own try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. Just over 16 minutes gone. It's Oldham 16, Newcastle Thunder 0.
Jordan Turner coming in looking for work down the middle. Wildy. T.Chapelhow, strong carry. There goes Joe Wardle over halfway. Wildy to Moran. Farnworth the dummy runner. Craven picks it up. Tacks the line himself. PLT will run. And Dixon's in a bit of trouble over on the far side and he's in touch. That's the danger when you play so expansively. This time the sliding defence works from the Thunder, and Newcastle will regain possession. Farnworth with a big contact. George Hurst helping out. So too Chapelhow. What have Newcastle got? They won't want to return to the northeast with nothing. Chris Thorman very much in the Sean Long ilk of wanting a creative attacking style of play. They're working the ball nicely left to right here. Attacking Moran and Chapelhow, last tackle, central, 30 out. What about the kick? It's a kick and chase from Elliott Shaw, well watched by Kieran Dixon. But Oldham penned in their own 10 for the first time this match. .40-20 attempts, not going to reach. Scrambling back is Bradley, met well by Moran and Wardle. Approaching the midway point of the first half. Sean Long yet to make a change. It's a big bench today, a very big bench. Kopczak, Lawton, Sidlow. Newcastle up the middle again with Tobias Gibson wearing 13. And they're up and over halfway again. Big shot, Chapelhow. I think he hurt Wardle with that one. That was a big contact from Ted. Last tackle, floated. PLT's there, good claim, good chase. It's been a better 5 minutes for the visitors. Midway point of the first half. Both benches readying a change. Chris Thorman's going to be first to blink, I think. Wilde, reverse ball. PLT popping up everywhere. What an acquisition he has been. Craven, so good to see him back. Moran, nice, flat ball. Is anyone up with Chapelhow? Ellis was there. Last tackle, where's Ellis going? Under pressure, not his best, Jamie Ellis. Easy take for the fullback. Donaghy. And there's a lull around Boundary Park with the home side in control at the midway point of the first half, 16-0. And we wait to see what changes Sean Long's going to make first. .40-20 attempt from Newcastle. Tyrer's wise to it. Sticks out the right boot, takes it on the first bounce, and pace is his friend. Dances out of the line and then halted. There's so much strike there with Tyrer and PLT and Dixon. 6 to go. Here's Jordan Turner. Dixon just popping up in little pockets at the moment. And an injury stoppage. Great deal of talent just looking at the Oldham bench beneath me today. Jack Johnson, Riley Dean, Ben O'Keefe, Brad Gallagher, Josh Johnson, Mo Agoro, Logan Astley. Hell of a squad this. Farnworth. Good field position this. Craven delaying and then bringing in Jordan Turner. Craven wants it back. He's got Chapelhow with him. He's gone all the way past. Then behind to Ellis, reaching. Ellis floats one for Tyrer, who'll get his second. Jamie Ellis put it on a plate. And Kieran Tyrer doing what Kieran Tyrer does. Another try for Kean. Beautifully worked from Ellis, and Oldham have another. And that's what Jamie Ellis brings. Manages the game so well. And we've got a perfect view of this one from Kieran Dixon, right behind it. We'll be the first people in the ground to know. 20-0 plus this from Dixon. 10 in from this near right-hand touchline. Not going to miss that. 22-0. 3 from 4. 4 tries. And Oldham going along very nicely. Wildy brings in Moran. Farnworth again, the dummy runner. Craven. Hurst offloading behind everyone. Dixon takes it back. And then running at the line and almost through the line. Josh Stoker, meanwhile, is on for Newcastle. Price, the man to make way. Moran spinning. Wildy. Ellis, PLT, Wardle. Wardle still going. Oh, Wildy wasn't ready. It's gone backwards. It's play on, and Chapelhow fancies it against his former club. Ted Chapelhow. No one wanted it. Ted says, I'll have a piece of that. Try number 5.
Try scoring for Oldham, sponsored by Total Control Demolition, number 22, T.Chapelhow.
And it is a point a minute. This could get very ugly for Newcastle with Oldham in this mood. I don't think Oldham needs to be worrying about their points difference this season. Dixon with the easiest of the lot. This for 28-0. Dinks it on to the roof for the stand. And Oldham have a thumping 28-0 lead as Newcastle make a double change. And Oldham have gone through the first half hour without an interchange. Newcastle having made 3. Baking hot day as well. Tyrer yelled for that and then brings it back. And Jamar's off again, right through the middle. He's only got Ted with him. Is Ted going to go from halfway? Wouldn't have thought so. Brilliant from Sambou again, setting up this. PLT, they're going to have numbers. It's going to be Jordan Turner to mark his milestone day with a try. 400 not out. Celebrated with a 4-pointer. Kieran Dixon from the touchline. This is one-way traffic. Very much top against bottom. Dixon loves the touchline conversion. Let's see what he's got here. He's barely got room to run up. Looks like it's faded, this one. Just faded right. So 32-0. 6 tries, 4 goals. Newcastle will be wanting half-time badly. Well, they've got another 8-9 minutes to get through first. It could get even more painful, this. Tyrer with a safe claim. Moran with the first carry back. Tyrer, already on a hat-trick. Wildy, Craven, Turner, George Hurst. Well, that's a loose one from Dixon, got lucky. Farnworth collects off the second or third bounce. And Oldham regroup in the centre circle. The Latics, the football team, were in action on this pitch 24 hours ago. Playing surface remains immaculate nonetheless. Last tackle, Wildy over it. Craven to his left, Ellis to his right. Jamie goes high and says to Jamar, have a chase. Taken well by Leo Bradley, but good chase from Sambou. Finally, after 33 minutes, we're going to see the first Oldham change. It's going to be Bailey Aldridge. In form, hooker. So you would think that Matty Wildy will get the old legs rested before the break. Knock on in the tackle from Newcastle. Another big error. Gifting Oldham possession. Ellis, Craven, delayed, waiting for Turner. Everyone right of Matty Wildy here, who's first receiver from Craven. Flat ball to Pat Moran to charge down the middle, and Newcastle never retreated. All offside. Sambou and Tyrer waiting patiently on this right edge for more points. Here's Farnworth down the middle. Wildy tries to steal one on his own, not this time. He's lost the ball. Oh dear. Newcastle off the hook. Huge hit from Owen Farnworth. Left himself on the deck. Double change coming from Oldham. Kopczak and Aldridge being readied. You would think that would be Farnworth and Wildy. So a kick on the fourth from Alex Donaghy, sensing PLT was out of position. Really good kick that, really good kick. And it's going to be a 40-20 Thunder ball. Really good play from the visitors and a great chance for points. So that double change will wait. Be frustrated by that, Sean Long. So here come Newcastle, big first hit. Pat Moran. But George Hurst, I beg your pardon. Hurst putting his body on the line. Newcastle have lost their way a bit, but they're right in front of the post. Two tackles in on the Oldham line. Russell all the way back. Driven in by Nathan Rushworth. He's looking good defensively for Oldham. Couple to go for Newcastle. Can they find a way through before half-time? The shift is to the right, and then a dummy in the step, and no way through for Ollie Bibby. Last tackle. Jordan Turner's raced out of the line. He's left Kieran Dixon one-on-one. He'll grub a kick through, and Dixon's up to it. And here comes PLT, and Oldham survive. So 32-0. 4 minutes to go until the break. And it was the predicted change, Wildy and Farnworth making way. Wardle. Aldridge. Moran. Craig Kopczak, last tackle. Where's Ellis going to go? He's going to go for a spiral bomb over the head of the Newcastle winger Leo Bradley. And a Thunder penalty. They've steadied the ship since that flurry of points. And are seeing a bit more of the ball in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the half. That one's heading up towards us. Once again, JT flying out of the line to shut down the channel. Credit Newcastle here, who are not rolling over. Donaghy. Gibson. Final minutes, final seconds of the first half. A half dominated by Oldham. 6 tries to 0. Oh, that's a right mess from Newcastle. Oh, the referee saying it went backwards. Not sure about that, but last tackle nonetheless. Donaghy hanging back left, the fullback. He's just going to drill it for touch and say that'll do us for the half. So 32-0. Juma, Tyrer, Dixon, Tyrer again, and T.Chapelhow and Jordan Turner, the try scorers. (32-0) Oldham's interval lead, and that will be pretty much that. Moran up the middle. Aldridge. Wardle. Remains a strong carrier of the ball. As is this guy, T.Chapelhow, and then Kopczak. Are there more points before the hooter? Turner. Ellis takes, spins, feeds. Wardle. Sambou. Great fend. Looking for Tyrer. It's gone behind him. It's gone backwards. Ellis again. Sees a chance. Flicking one for Craven to win the chase. No. Donaghy puts it behind, and we go into the break with Oldham in control. 2 tries for Cian Tyrer, 1 on his 400th for Jordan Turner. T.Chapelhow, Dixon and Jamar Sambou completing the scoring. Half-time at Boundary Park. Oldham leading Newcastle by 32 points to 0. So 40 more minutes. And then 3 games left, starting with Cougar Park next weekend, where the league title could be clinched with a victory.
number 22, T.Chapelhow. And coming on, number 33, Adam Sidlow.
So Adam Sidlow on at the break. Ted gets a breather. Aldridge. Oldham over halfway at the start of the second half, leading 32 points to nil, with 6 tries, 4 goals. 2 of those for Kean Tyrer. Bailey Aldridge on the pitch. Here's Craven, and then George Hurst with a bit of room, running all the way over the top. George Hurst, last tackle. Will Aldridge strike himself? Sidlow waiting. Craven behind. He comes left, brings it Jordan Turner. And the referee has said forward pass. Turner scored, but it's not going to count. Now then, what's happened there? Referee's happy to play on and says you can have 6 of them. So what a chance. Aldridge. Ellis. PLT. Jamar's off again! 2-try debut for Jamar Sambou.
Again for number 19, Jamar Sambou.
So Jamar Sambou at the beginning of both halves has struck. And Dixon, who has kicked 4 from 6, has a mid-range angle to tag on another 2. Dixon for 38 nearly likes it. So does the Joe Royal stand. And Oldham are cruising.
And converting a try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. 5 minutes gone in the second half. It's Oldham 38, Newcastle Thunder 0.
Craven takes. George Hurst. Craven. Dixon up and over halfway. Aldridge to Craven again. Ellis with room. Finds Wardle, promotes to Sambou's on a hat-trick. They both are over that edge, Tyrer too. 4 tries down the Roughyeds' right edge. Here's Ellis, another controlled display from the veteran. Moran, Craven to Hurst, flat ball. George is halted in his tracks. It's the last. Where's Aldridge going to go? He's going to find Kopczak. Ellis stepping, then kicking. Beautiful. Tyrer takes and goes in for the hat-trick. Another one made by Jamie Ellis. A commando roll, an inch-perfect kick. And all Kian Tyrer had to do was collect and score. A hat-trick on his return to the side for Kian Tyrer.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by Zutti & Co. Number 27, Kian Tyrer.
Tyrer extending his lead at the top of the try charts, having missed the last 3 games, having lost his place in the side for the games against Keighley, Rochdale and Midlands. His last game prior to that was a man-of-the-match hat-trick display, and he's picked up where he left off. Another tricky one for Dixon. The crowd will tell us. 44-0.
Converting a try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. It is Oldham 44, Newcastle Thunder 0, 8 gone in the second half.
Phoenix under this one. And now Jamar, I'm sure, will want to complete his hat-trick. Now then, Aldridge away. He's got PLT with him. I don't think he'll need him. Bailey Aldridge with an injection of pace to score under the post. And with a kick to come, Oldham are going to bring up the half-century.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by Failsworth and Hollywood Mortgages Limited, number 25, Bailey Aldridge.
Kieran Dixon from right in front to bring up the 50. And then we'll see Adam Lawton brought on at 50-0. Dixon dinks it onto the top of the stands and Oldham lead 50-0. Lawton for Moran is the next interchange.
Converting the try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. 51 minutes on the clock. It's Oldham 50, Newcastle Thunder 0. And an interchange for Oldham, leaving the field number 10, Pat Moran, and coming on number 12, Adam Lawton.
Sidlow. Here's Tyrer looking for work up the middle. Running at the big man. Lawton's first touch. Craven. Turner. Great stuff from Oldham. Dixon. Sees something right down the middle, Dixon, and he's away. Who's he got with him? He's got the big man! Great Kopczak on the charge! And the swallow dive! Coppy's in on the act, and the Roughyeds are running riot.
Sponsored by Jones & Brooks Limited Printers, number 8, Craig Kopczak.
Dixon for 2 more. He's getting softer and softer with those dinks. 56-0. What a statement this is.
And converting a try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. 54 minutes on the clock. It's Oldham 56, Newcastle Thunder 0. And an interchange for Newcastle, leaving the field number 13, Tobias Gibson, and coming on number 15, Jack Skelton.
So the Roughyeds going along at a point a minute. Not really looking like letting it go, but there's an error. And Newcastle get a rare spell of possession. Sean Long will very much be wanting the 0 here. Oldham have only had to defend their line once so far, did it successfully at the end of the first half. They're having to do it again here. Sweet ball movement. Craven intercepts. Newcastle grounded, 10 away. Croston in fields. Taken on by Bibby. Russell's the dummy half, senses something on his own. Short ball. Scrambling defence, Danny Craven. Last tackle. Can Newcastle find a way through? They're right in front. And they've been held up. Jordan Turner applauds. Oldham defend their line. Still got 25 minutes to go here. And Oldham already leading 56-0. Turner with a strong carry. Aldridge. Dixon across the line. Made that break down the middle for the Craig Kopczak try. Here's Adam Lawton. Half through. Oh, Coppy's off again. Plays it on the floor, referee's happy. Jordan Turner has got Dixon outside him. Dixon to the line, wants to give it back to his captain. Dixon might not need him. Just short. On the last. Sidlow's going to be the dummy runner. Craven to angle the kick, cross field. Oh, they're queuing up. Just needs a favourable bounce, doesn't get it. Doesn't get it for Tyrer. Lawton, I beg your pardon, Sidlow, it was with the contact, Lawton helping out, Aldridge in there too. That's an ugly kick, but the bounce might help, doesn't get a bounce. Aldridge back to PLT. And then Phoenix sets off, straight down the middle from PLT, up to halfway. He's dragged to the ground, referee should, yeah, well he does. 6 again. Oh, on the intercept. It was telegraphed by Bailey Aldridge to Jordan Turner. Read by Newcastle, who recover the ball. Donaghy. Jamar's done well again. Promising debut from the former St Helens Academy prospect. Bright sunshine in the way of Cian Tyrer, who collects and then returns for Oldham. Approaching the midway point of the second half, that's a loose one. PLT plucks it out of the air and then sets off again. Jordan Turner, Aldridge, Lawton. Bailey Aldridge. Here's Kopczak, Sidlow with him. Craven George Hurst wants the offload, gets it. Craven picks it up, he's got Turner with him. Here we come with Dixon. This is really nice from Oldham. Dixon still going, 360 from the winger. And then drills one through. Where's that going to bounce? Kopczak's after it, could get there. It's dealt with. Great option on the last. Kieran Dixon in a cul-de-sac gets Oldham a repeat set. Newcastle drop out. Whoa, big Adam Sidlow takes it with the second attempt. And here he comes. Aldridge. Lawton. Still going, Adam Lawton. Great to see him back. Aldridge brings in Craven. Nice to Phoenix. Oldham seeking try number 11 of the afternoon. Aldridge with a flat one to Kopczak, who's halted and grounded in front of the post. Aldridge, Craven, Turner with a good collect. Last tackle. Aldridge fizzes 1-2, Dixon, and scores in the corner. Kieran Dixon has his second. Aldridge gave him a great ball.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon.
Craig Kopczak is removed and Owen Farnworth is back. Kieran Dixon has kicked 8 from 10. This is another touchline attempt. Not this time. He's not happy with himself. Make that 8 from 11. 11 tries, 60-0 the lead.
64 minutes on the clock. It is Oldham 60, Newcastle Thunder 0. 3 changes for Newcastle Thunder. Leaving the field, Josh Stoker, 14 Joel Russell, and 16 Will Bay. Coming on 17, Tyler Heppel, 10 Harry Lowry, and 8 Harry Price. And an interchange for Oldham. Leaving the field, number 8, Craig Kopczak, and coming on number 16, Owen Farnworth.
So 60-0. Short kickoff hasn't gone the 10. And that's an Oldham penalty on halfway. So Craven finds touch and Oldham will seek another try. Ellis to Sidlow. Is there a first Oldham try for Ziggy today? Aldridge to Ellis. Farnworth takes a big hit, bounces out of it. Craven with a short one to Lawton. And he's lost the ball. Knock on over the line from Adam Lawton. Oldham recover the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. .13 left. 60-0, that's gone behind everyone from Jamie Ellis. Here's Wardle. Aldridge. Lawton. Craven with a bit of room. Brilliantly done. Dixon has hat-tricks in his sights. Dixon steps inside and helps himself to an Oldham treble. Great charge from Lawton. Craven timed the pass beautifully. Dixon supplied the finish.
Sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Dixon.
Dixon to add two more. Right down the middle. And Oldham leads 66-0.
sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. 10 minutes to go. It's Oldham 66, Newcastle Thunder 0.
Well, do make sure, if you're watching this full match coverage on YouTube, you also are watching our match reaction, which will follow. Tyrer. There goes Jamar. He's got pace, he's got power. Has he got a hat-trick? He's come back inside early. Offloads brilliantly. Tyrer's away. He won't be caught. It's a brilliant Oldham try, made by the blistering pace of Jamar Sambou. And Kian Tyrer helps himself to a 4th try.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by Zutty & Co, number 27, Kian Tyrer.
Adam Lawton makes way. With T.Chapelhow back on. And with 9 minutes to go, Dixon will put 2 more on the score. It's gone out of the ground. 72-0.
Converting the try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. 7 minutes left. It's Oldham 72, Newcastle Thunder 0. And an interchange for Oldham, leaving the field number 12, Adam Lawton, and returning number 22, T.Chapelhow.
Tap backwards, who's going to pick this up? It's going to be play on, I think. There's a Newcastle man in a bit of trouble. He's going to get up. I think he's all right. That's a big contact. Referee, because it's a head injury, stops play. Here come Oldham hunting more points. George Hurst drawing the defence. I think there are more points. Dixon, one of 2 hat-trick scorers. He wants a 4th. Dixon might get there. Crowded out. but they're queuing up to Kieran Dixon's right. Aldridge, Ellis, attacks the line and then brings in PLT. Here's Jamar, Tyrer, 5 for Kian Tyrer. Back in the side with a 5-star display.
Try for Oldham, sponsored by Zutti and Co. Number 27, Kian Tyrer.
Oldham's 14th try of the afternoon. A very painful day for Chris Thorman and his Newcastle team. $76-0 plus this. Dixon again from the touchline. Oh, what a kicker. 78-0.
Converting the try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. 3 minutes to go. It's Oldham 78, Newcastle Thunder 0.
78-0 after 77 minutes. Another short kick-off, Craven favourite.
And a HIA change for Newcastle Thunder, leaving the field number 10, Harry Lowry. And coming on number 13, Tobias Gibson.
Well, it doesn't matter who you play. To go a point a minute takes some doing. Oldham have done that today. Are they done yet? PLT. Jordan Turner's off. PLT back inside him. Turner gives it to PLT. And there's 4 more.
Sponsored by Ian Taylor, number 30, Phoenix Laulu-Togaga'e.
82-0, soon to be 84-0, the biggest victory of this season for Oldham. Dixon won't miss this. 15 tries, 84-0. A thumping Oldham win.
converting a try for Oldham, sponsored by the Lima Driving Academy, number 29, Kieran Dixon. It is Oldham 84, Newcastle Thunder 0.
And yet again,
We would like to thank you for your
Newcastle haven't made 10, so there might be more points in the last minute.
Is 1006. And this afternoon's player of the match has been selected by our sponsors, the Diggle Hotel, and has been awarded to number 19, Sambou.
Man of the match for Sambou. There might be more points here for Oldham. The hooter sounds to put Newcastle out of their misery. 15 tries in a rampant Roughyeds win. 5 for Tyrer. A hat-trick for Dixon. 2 on his debut for Sambou. Oldham march on. 3 points clear now with just 3 games to go. And it's Keighley away next. Full time, Oldham 84, Newcastle 0.